Hello, welcome to another midnight stream, or close to midnight. I'm your Hanyo, your demonic cinephile, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade, Shadows of New York. Yeah, so like I said last night, if you're England's coming back from last night, I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream today or not. It was very iffy if I was going to do it. It was very much the last minute. It's like, let's do it. And I was supposed to do it a couple minutes before, but had to walk the doggo. She had to go to the bathroom. Nice. Had to set up the couple things I didn't really consider. So yeah, we're gonna do this for a little bit. Probably just one solid hour because it's 11:55 right now, and like I can't really stream past 12 o'clock. Well, I kind of can, just I shouldn't be too loud. And I still have to clean up the kitchen. I haven't really had time to clean up the kitchen. And Jarrett Manfield, hello, hi. Welcome to the Masquerade. Damn, it's hot in this house. I'm not really that hot. I have two fans right next to me. It's just the one closest to me is pointing towards me. Yeah, let's get this started because, like I said, can't spend too much time here. Tomorrow night I should be able to do a lot more than this. And then on Monday I might do a Life is Strange, but I still haven't figured out. Well, I'll plan out later. Night one. Kind of weird. If we only got a chance to play, we only have the option to play one character. Why did it like giving us? Why is saying Julia? Oh, here it comes. I can feel something sharp sliding into my neck. It's not too painful, just startling. Think a doctor pushing a needle into your vein without a proper warning. And then it hits me. Pure bliss. The dopamine receptors I've considered. Yeah. So, the tab Scott. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Wow. The number's been going up really good today. I thank you, the vampires, and specifically the vampire the stat. That video is doing pretty good so far. I'm thinking all my interview of the vampires and the vampire the stat related content does. The dopamine receptors I've considered completely fired until now suddenly recover and start bombarding me with pleasure I've never known before. I finally let the tears go. They come flooding. They've been waiting for years. It's just a relief. Is it raining? I feel like I'm in the middle of a deluge, at least. Washing away all my fears, all my sorrows, all my anger, all my pain, all my ego. I become one with the world and the woman behind me. She's holding me tight, making me feel like the only important thing in this world. Everything else blurs. I feel something intense towards her. Something I never felt before. Is this love? I hope it is. Okay, so we are getting some Yuri action. Possibly getting some Lebanon in here. Some Lebanon. That's from, I picked that up from something else. Nothing. We'll talk about it later. This is not you. This is a familiar, cynical voice in the back of my head. But it's okay. I never felt particularly fond of me anyway. New York, you're perfect. Oh, please don't change a thing. He who lays in the shadows always has the last laugh. Hallelujah. Praise be. When everything is cliche, nothing is. Isn't that the ever distant utopia I've been chasing all along? People on the other trains. I hope you're doing fine. God, shut up. Just enjoy it. I feel like I do that same thing where I'm enjoying something, but my mind starts racing because the ADHD or whatever. And it's like, dude, just quiet your brain and enjoy what is happening in front of you. You finally understand. She's making love to me. She's giving birth to me. She's burying me. She is my lover, my maker, my murderer, and my teacher. All those things blurred into one. This really is Interview with the Vampire. Was the one we played before? Cortez of New York. A lot of the dialogue in that one was like iffy in a way, but this one feels like the prose really feels kind of Anne Rice inspired. It's so gothic, dramatic, a little erotic, nothing too sexual, but sensual. I'm pretty sure I've been dead for a while. I'm pretty sure I could stare at my own corpse in her hands from a distance. For a moment, somehow. And then I'm alive again. She lifts her mouth from my neck. No, wait. I taste blood in my mouth. Was I drinking her blood too? Oh, so she was so entranced with it, she doesn't realize she was drinking. I realized that whatever this was is over and I have to bask in the afterglow while I still can. Mentions of afterglow. I mean, afterglow isn't technically only a sexual term, but with everything else she mentioned beforehand. I also immediately understand that I'm going to chase this feeling, this fleeting feeling, for over the rest of my existence. Finally, she lets out a whisper which concludes the ceremony. No matter what happens next, don't forget, you're a monster. But you are lucky enough to be born into a world of monsters. So don't you ever mourn that fact. Oh. Experience the ecstasy of the embrace. Once again, I find myself in Big Beat Burger. Familiar surroundings, faces I recognize, mood, same as it ever was. Still, I process it in an entirely different way. It all frustrates me now. Or more precisely, makes me frustrated with myself. It's like I cling to the remains of cocoon I've outgrown. So we're skipping over her realizing she's been turned, she's been made, or is she just regaining conscious here for some reason? It's the same with these cigarettes. I don't need them anymore, so why do I keep holding them? Fucking hell. It's like I refuse to accept that I'm something better than I used to be. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so we are just skipping over her realization she's been made into something more human. Interesting way to tell the story. I kind of like those explanations, at least for the characters. A vampire, the blood drinker, the immortal moonwalker, Nosferatu. Just 2 nights ago, I met Karen. Karen? She embraced me, by which I mean turned me into a kindred. She calls herself my sire, and I am her child. And while we already know these terms from the first game, let's just catch up. The embrace. How a vampire turns their human prey into a fellow vampire. For whatever reason. Like most things, the details are a bite more gruesome than whatever romanticized images Hollywood has shoved down everyone's throats over the years. Unless you think total exsanguination, followed by the replacement of your own vital bodily fluids by someone else's, sounds romantic. I think it's romantic. I think it is. Kindred. A term of fellowship among vampires, though thought to have been coined after an anarch uprising of some sort, but the Carmelia doesn't talk about that much. Sire, the one who makes you a bloodsucker, a vampire's name for a parent. Mine was Karen. Child, what a sire calls his or her a vampire progeny when they are being naughty. Sort of like when an exhausted mom calls their kid by their first name. Also tends to be the go-to when somebody feels like they're out of arguments and needs to make their seniority known. Plural form is childer. Last night, she taught me the basics of survival. Drinking blood, manipulating humans, bending steel, controlling shadows. Tonight, I expected more lessons. Instead, she just told me to go out and enjoy myself. What's the catch? I asked, to which she responded, I might kill you if you prove to be a disappointment. There are a few rules I have to uphold. The Masquerade. I can't contact anyone I knew as a human. I can't let anyone realize I'm not human anymore. I can't embrace anyone, and so on. The Masquerade. The systematic secrecy of vampires built to conceal our world from humankind in order to protect us. Essentially, the Masquerade is our shield against the fear and ignorance of human beings. Make no bones about it. If the vast majority of people ever learn we exist, we could be hunted to extinction. Do I have Ninja Gaiden 4? No. I never played those games. I'm not sure why. They never look that appealing to me. I mean, they look fun, but I never really got into them growing up. More superhero and horror themed games were my go-to. I might give them a shot though, if it is like there's a good sale on them. Otherwise, I'm free to do whatever I want. But for some reason, the first thing I did was come back here. All habits die hard. Karen is probably watching me from somewhere even now. The way I understand it. Tomorrow night she is supposed to introduce me to the Camarilla, a local society of vampires. And the Carmelia, the big boys and girls in town, the largest vampire sect I know of, plays well with mortals, or rather plays mortals like a fiddle, manipulative and rigid in structure, almost feudal, really. There's a prince involved, no joke. Heavily invested in maintaining the masquerade and other so-called traditions, which helps with the two previous points. Turns out they are the ones who have been systematically running my life lately. All a part of some secret evaluation that I barely passed. Just imagining the reach they have makes me dizzy. After they destroy the old me that I can barely cared about, Karen rebuilt me anew. On one hand, her test left some scars that will take time to heal. On the other hand, maybe I should just be grateful. I am snapped out of my thoughts by a sudden scream. Some douchebag yelling about his French fries not being salty enough. I think this is my cue to leave. Permanently. Goodbye, BBB. Hope I never see you again. I'm destined for greater things, you see. Oh, there we get our choices for missions. Okay. So what should we do first? The risk of swiping right. This Tinder addict smells like a bit of a loser. B, I want to be intellectual. C, a perfect source of nourishment. Dunce Markib? Bad spelling sometimes. Time to swing a little more on the devil's dance floor. The club beckons. Retributive justice. A meth bully and his unfortunate victim. I probably shouldn't interfere, but what better chance could I find to test what I've become? I mean, we could always settle our thirst the easy way. But then again, I am a blood drinker, and evildoers do taste sweeter. And it's always nice to rid the world of a criminal once or twice. Do something useful with the dark gift. Two men are facing each other in a dark back alley. One of them stands with his back against the wall, his chest heaving as he struggles to catch his breath. People, anybody out there? I've been robbed. A brawny, rugged guy is yelling at metal staircases with a theatrical, incredibly his voice. With a lively step, he dances around an older man who's having trouble finding his footing. What is this bullshit? Oh, so now we can talk. Good, because I'm dying to hear what you did with my wallet, Holmes. Wallet? I have no idea what you're talking about. The goon starts prancing around like a Maui Thai boxer. He's smiling, but his eyes send a clear message. You're cornered, buddy. Don't even try to pull a fast one on me. Come on, homeboy. You may be able to trick an average show on the street with your act, but a fighter recognizes a fighter. It's like an animal thing. It's an instinct thing. You got some good moves on you. You're like shit. You're like a black mamba. Lightning fast reflexes. He starts shadow boxing for a moment. The man definitely got energy to spare. However, unlike a king cobra, you met your match. Two apex predators now locked in battle. Oh, you're seeing snakes. That would explain something. Before he's able to finish, a sucker punch knocks the air right out of his lungs. The old man slides down the wall. Before he can let out a groan, he's interrupted by a brutal kick to the chest. God damn! That's what I'm talking about. A fighting spirit, even when you're cornered. Take a seat. Deep breath. Collect your thoughts before you speak up again. Remember where you put my wallet now. I'm pretty sure you broke my rib. An eye for an eye, a rib for a ribbon, biblical punishment. It's only fair, homie. Fair? At least admit this is a mugging. Wallet my ass. Still in denial. Okay, let's say I have about $5,000 in there. Give me $6,000 and I'll let you walk away. Relatively unharmed. So you admit it. Admit what? That this is not about proper compensation. This is a robbery. Look, buddy, this is beginning to bore me. Unless you want me to go all Anderson Silva on your ass, give me what I want. Anderson Silva? I'm with the old man, I don't know who that is. Yeah, Anderson Silva, a fly knee meeting your solar plexus. The man, the myth, the legend. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Thai boxing, Western boxing, Taekwondo, Wing Chun, and Capoeira airbending combined into a single fine style that can only be destined as a straight-up murder. I've been studying the glorious singularity that is Anderson Silva for years. Every move I have, I owe to him. So if you don't want this snake to turn you to a deadly spider, show me the money, honey. The fuck is wrong with you? Summer 2013, Las Vegas. Huh? Watched it live on pay-per-view. Wedman saw through all the Silva's tricks, whooped his ass, broke his spirit, showed him for a fraud he is. The man hasn't been the same ever since. All the empty shadowboating, hollow taunting, drunk in his own Kool-Aid. Jesus, of course you idolize him, asshole. For a good minute. Oh, sorry. You just forget about Julia. For a good minute, the goon silently looks down at the whimpering man at his feet, chewing on his lower lip. Chewing on his lower lip. When he finally speaks up, his voice betrays the intent to kill. You know what, homeboy? Screw the money. This is a matter of honor now. My thoughts? Exactly. Ha. He raised... Oh, sorry. Tired. He raises his fist. We've got ourselves a mixed martial arts expert here, huh? For your own sake, I hope you can back that talk with some self-defense skills, homie. Okay, I'm being too loud. I will talk smaller so we can finish this one part. Boasting your self-esteem by beating up an injured old geezer. God damn, you're pathetic. He jumps to the sound of my voice, turns my way in the blink of an eye, and immediately assumes a combat stance. His reflexes are sharp. Looks like he has at least as much to back up all his bravado. Wannabe Anderson Silva face betrays utter confusion upon seeing me. He's got no idea how I managed to sneak up on him. I don't blame him. I wouldn't be able to explain it myself. It felt like I became one with the darkness, my pure consciousness traversing a dusty dreamscape, jumping from one shadow to another as if they were different trains of thoughts. I think of some experiences I have had with psychedelics. Every blink an adventure. I was outside of this alley. Blink, I was above the alley. Blink, now I'm in front of this guy. And he pisses me off. The older man slumps down. Looks like he was trying his best to keep it together and gave up once the cavalry arrived. The goon regains his composure and barks at me in an overly gruff way. The hell are you sneaking around here for, chica? Move along. This is between men. Not anymore. He fist turns towards me. I'm serious. An equal opportunity ass kicker. I respond to the threat with the brightest, most innocent versional smile I can put on. So you're into shadow boxing, huh? Something comes over me. I can feel the darkness embracing me. whispering sweet nothings into my ear, pumping me up for what's to come. Ooh, reverse elbow, crane kick, low spinning sweep. Ooh, crank. Sweep, probably sleep. I've always wanted to try this. I zoom in, duck below his fist, and sweep him off his feet with a powerful roundhouse kick. It's probably the dumbest, flashy thing I could ever have done, but I'm feeling more confident than ever. He flies into the air, only managing not to fall because of the wall behind him. I know he's thinking, I should have blocked it. And he absolutely should have. But instead, he just flailed his arms helplessly, as if he suddenly found himself in front of an oncoming train. A primal expression of fear that suddenly and completely took him over. I don't know how I look right now, but judging by his expression, my best guess is like the gaping maw of some primordial beast. I followed up the surprise attack with another punch to the solar plexus, or at least in my nearest estimate. Once again, the effect terrifies even myself. Looks like my hunch was correct, and I hit the right spot. He falls to the floor, whining like a wounded animal, tears streaming down his face. I let him collect himself for a bit, and then grab him by his chin. Learn to choose your battles, homeboy. Let me go. Let me. For Christ's sake, just let me go. I kick him in the direction of the alley entrance. He staggers off, completely disappearing from my sight. I check on his victim. It looks like he's conscious. Wow, you whooped his ass, girl. Wait, so we didn't even get to feed? I didn't get to feed? But hasn't noticed anything out of the ordinary. Good. I was getting worried I might have overdone it a bit. That woman did say that keeping a low profile would be crucial if I want to survive. You alright? Need help? He manages to stand up. His smile is strained, but it suggests he's fine. Or at least trying his best to seem fine. No. You gave me all the help I needed. And then some. Thank you, miss. What's your name? Jessica. Thanks, Jessica. I was worried for a second, but this asshole bark was worse than his bite. He's probably in worse shape than me. Now, I guess that counts as a victory. I better be going. My wife is probably worried sick. But before that, if there's anything I could do to repay you. Oh. No. Forget about it. Just be a little more careful in the future, alright? A true heroine always refuses compensation for her help. At least that's how I think things should go. Never thought I helped someone in a street fight. You're something else, Jessica. You never wanted to try your skills in Octagon? Too much in love with my gorgeous face to see it bruised, battered, and swollen. Sorry. I hear you. Wherever you do next, God bless you. And there he goes. God. I feel like one right now. No more worrying about being out after midnight. No more feeling uneasy whenever I spot a shady asshole across the street ever. Hell, I could start jogging in Central Park after midnight now. Not that I need to. The future is looking bright. All right, let's end this a little early because night 2. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a little too late now. I'm already getting complaints, getting warnings. I guess you could say that. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you for the subscription. What your name was again? I'm so sorry, I forgot already. I'll check it out as soon as I close this out. Yeah, but tomorrow, or I guess technically, today, I should be able to do one a little bit earlier. So probably around 9 or 10 o'clock. So not too late. We probably can get a full hour or two of this game. So that'd be good. That'd be good. So I'm going to click off for now. I hope everyone has a good night or evening or morning, wherever you be in the world. Let's have a good day, everybody. Okay. I'm gonna leave now, clean up and get some sleep. Hope you all do the same, or whatever responsibilities you have to. I don't know. I'm kind of mumbling. Okay. Night night. Bye bye.